and welcome to InThisCornerTV.com. I'm Smitty. Well, it certainly was an interesting night of pay-per-view boxing from two different locations. In the main event from Mexico City, one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, Juan Manuel Marquez, won a fourth world championship, dominating Sergey Fedchenko. In the other main event from here in Las Vegas, inside this ring at Mandalay Bay, a completely different story. Brandon Rios, who went in as a heavy favorite, taking on Richard Abril, who, of course, was a replacement for Yuriarkis Gamboa. The fight went to the scorecards. This reporter had Abril winning easily. The judges saw it differently, awarding Rios the split decision. After the fight, we caught up with Rios and his trainer, Robert Garcia. Brandon, rate your performance tonight.
No, I did what I did. I fight the way I fight. It was just one of those moments where, the fighter didn't want to fight me. He was holding me. He was hugging me, holding me all around. He didn't want to fight, so, there's nothing I could do about it.
I felt you lost this fight. I thought that he did,
welcome to the crew, because you're not the only one that felt that shit.
Well, I want to know how you feel. Do you really feel that you
won this fight. If I didn't win this fight, I wouldn't be here talking to you. I wouldn't be here in this press conference telling everybody. I did win this fight. I thought I pulled off the last round. It was a very close fight. Yes, Richard Abril, it was a close fight, but you know what? I pulled it off. I won the last round. You can't win a fight by holding. Have you ever seen a guy win a fight by holding?
I won one fight by holding, yeah.
Well, then something's wrong with somebody.
I ask you going into this fight about the issue mentally, not being Gamboa and it being Abril, and you said that didn't affect you at all. Looking back, mentally, the fact that you went in against this guy instead of that guy, any effect at all?
What affected me was myself, my weight. That affected me. Gamboa, if it wasn't Gamboa, that didn't affect me. Whoever they put in the ring in front of me, it doesn't affect me. My weight affected me, kind of. I wasn't myself again. I tried to kill myself to make 135, and I'm fooling myself. And look what I'm getting right now. You said I lost this fight. That's okay. You know what? I'll be ready at 140, and then you're gonna say I won that fight.
Well, one of the things, you remember I made a joke about same-day weigh-ins, which I'm a guy that thinks that they should go back to that because I was concerned about your weight, and it obviously affected you greatly.
Hey, if you're one of the guys that want to do same-day weigh-ins, fuck it, I'm down. I don't care. I still fight. Same-day weigh-in, I still fight like that. You know what? That's why I'm in the business. That's why I love my job, and that's why I love what I do. So, you know what? It's all right with me.
Well, one of the things I thought you did well is you showed patience. You hung in there no matter what. He's a very difficult guy to fight. What do you think of him as a fighter?
Well, you know what? He did what he did. He's just an awkward guy. He hugged me all night long, so there's nothing I can judge about it. He came to fight his fight, and that was his plan, and you know what? Nobody likes a hugger. And so everybody out there, all the critics saying that, I lost this fight, you know what? They can go, they can go do what they could do.
Well, we'll go to one of the best trainers in the game right now, and I ask you the questions, these same questions before the fight. You rate your fighter's performance.
It wasn't his best performance, but it's not because of him. It was his opponent. He just didn't want to fight. His opponent was holding all the time. I don't see why or how people could have him ahead when. How could you win a fight by holding? It's just impossible. He was just holding and putting himself to the side, and Brandon was trying. And, the judges see the fighter trying and giving his best. That's why he got. We were getting the rounds. I'm not saying it was an easy fight. It wasn't easy. It was awkward. It was hard, but we did enough to win the decision.
The weight issue. Is this the end of there being a problem with that for Brandon Rios? We know he's a heck of a fighter. That's been his Achilles heel. Is that going to end after tonight?
What do you mean that's been his Achilles heel? He didn't make weight his last fight because we're pushing him to make 135. That's just impossible. He'll have no problem at 140.
What would you like next?
Well, like you said, 140, here I come. 35, I'm fooling myself. I'm making myself look like a dumbass in front of you guys. And you guys making me look like a dumbass in front of the whole world because you're writing shit about me. So you know what? 140, here I come, and I'll be ready.
So for Brandon Rios, obviously it's onward and upward to 140 pounds where there's a lot of great opportunity for him, including perhaps a fight against Juan Manuel Marquez, who hopes for a fourth fight with Manny Pacquiao. And, hey, we may have discovered something tonight in Richard Abril, who, again, really deserved to have had the victory in that fight with Rios. For InThisCornerTV.com, I'm Smitty.